Okay, guys, last week we started working with graphs, okay? And we talked about tally graphs. Everyone say tally graphs.
Tally graphs.
That is where we use data and we use tally marks to represent the number of data, okay? Now, we're going to use tally graphs and we're going to learn a different type of graph. It's called a picture graph. Everyone say picture graph.
Picture graph.
Okay, do you hear the word picture? Well, guess what? What do you think instead of tally marks are going to be on the graph? Instead of tally marks, there's going to be what?
Pictures.
Pictures. Very good. Picture graph means there's going to be pictures on the graph, okay? So I want you to look up here. I'm going to show you how to think aloud on how to solve problems and solve questions with our picture graphs, okay? So it says right here, a picture graph uses pictures to show data. Oh my goodness, it's the same thing as a tally graph, only we're using pictures. You can use a tally chart to make a picture graph. Okay, so let's look up here. I'm going to zoom in right now, okay? Can you see this? It's a lot bigger now, right? Oh my goodness, I see two different graphs up here, okay? The one on the left, Harmony, is called a tally graph, okay? Because I see tally marks. The one on the right is a picture graph, okay? So if I look right here, the title of my bar graph, or my tally graph, sorry, is called Favorite Flower. We know flowers are types of plants, right? And there's lots of different types of flowers, okay? Well, there are three different types of flowers that are mentioned in this graph. There's a daisy. Do you see the picture of a daisy? Daisy starts with the D sound, right? Then I have a rose. The rose starts with what letter? The R. Then I have a tulip. What does tulip start with? The what?
T.
T. Daisy, rose, and tulip are all three different types of flowers, okay? Now, people were interviewed or asked, which one is your favorite flower? Was it the daisy, the rose, or the tulip? Now, you could only choose one. These people that were asked could only choose one, okay? Now, it shows right here that there are 4 tally marks next to daisy. Do you see the 4 tally marks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tallies. So 4 people like daisies, right? How many like roses? Well, I see that there are 2 tally marks. So 2 people like roses is their favorite flower. And oh my goodness, I see 5 tally marks, which means 5 people like tulip as their favorite flower, okay? Now, are there any pictures on this graph? Any pictures to show the data? No, there's tally marks, right? But we're going to make picture graphs. So if I look, how many people chose daisy as their favorite flower?
4.
4 people. So then I would go over to my daisy and look. I start on the left and I would make 4 daisy flowers, 1 in each box. Let's count to see if there's 4. 1, 2,
3, 4.
there are 4. Now, if I want to take the data from my tally chart, I have 2 that shows rose, right? That means I need to draw how many roses? 2. Let's count and make sure that they did their picture graph correctly. 1, 2. Yep, 2 people like roses. Got it. Okay, now I see that there are 5 people that chose tulip as their favorite flower, right? So I need to count and make sure I have 5 tulips. Let's count them together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tulips. So this picture graph is the exact same data as our tally graph, okay? So we use this tally graph to make the picture graph, right? Well, now we're going to do one together, okay? So we're going to practice. So you're going to need your pencil. So get your pencils in your hand. Okay? So we're doing this together, okay? Number 1, please put your finger on the word right underneath the number 1. Do you see that? See where my finger is? I want you to follow along as I read the directions. This helps you learn words and also helps you track your print. Is your pointer finger underneath the word right? All right, follow along. Write the totals in the tally chart. Okay, so let's look over here at my tally chart. It says, does anyone know what the title of my tally chart is? Do you know what this says?
Favorite juice flavor.
Very good. So the title of my graph is favorite juice flavor. Well, there are 3 different types of flavors that they could choose. Do you see the orange, grape, and what's that L word? What type of juice starts with the L?
Lemon.
Lemonade. Very good. This word is lemonade. So let's read our 3 juice choices. We have orange, say it.
Orange.
Grape.
Grape.
And lemonade.
Lemonade.
Grape has the GR blend in it. Okay? Now, I see in the middle, that's my flavor. I'm going to go across. I see tally. That shows us the tally marks show how many people liked orange. Let's count how many tally marks were in the orange. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many people like orange juice?
6.
So you're going to write the digit 6 in the total, underneath the total. Do that right now with your pencil. Do it right now with your pencil. Okay, good. You're ahead. Okay, now let's look at grape. Let's see how many liked grape. Are you ready? Let's count. Here we go. How many tally marks are in grape? How many kids like grape juice? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many?
4.
So you're going to write 4 underneath total. See how the digit matches the tally mark. Now, how many liked lemonade? 2, because I see 2 tally marks. 1, 2. So we would write the number 2, the digit. Okay? Now, did we draw any pictures? No, we did not. So we just did a tally chart, right? Now we're going to take the tally chart and exercise 1 to make our picture graph. Now, instead, because they drew the colors right now, and it's a little hard, we're going to draw just smiley faces. Is that okay? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, and the smiley faces will represent how many like that juice color, okay? So, let's look at orange, right? How many children chose orange as their favorite juice flavor?
4.
No. How many liked orange? You find orange, you go straight across. 6. Okay, so let's go down to orange right here. We have to draw how many smiling faces? 6. So when you start your bar graph, we always start on the left. And it's 1 face per square. So I want you to draw 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now, put your thumb up when you have your 6 smiling faces drawn on your picture graph. Good job. Good job. Okay, now, good job. I saw yours. You did it. Okay? How many children chose grape as their favorite flavor? Let's look at grape. How many chose grape?
4.
4. So, we're going to draw how many smiling faces for grape?
4.
And we're going to start on the left-hand side. So, let's go ahead and draw 4 smiling faces for grape. And then put your thumb up once you have your 4 smiling faces. Okay, all right, now we have 1 left, lemonade. All right, how many children chose lemonade as their favorite flavor?
2.
2, very good. So you're going to draw your 2 smiling faces for lemonade. Now, once you've done your 2, put your pencil down because I want to ask you some questions about this graph. Okay, you can put your hand down, good. Okay, let's look up here, okay? Put your thinking caps on, put those math caps on, put them on, because I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Which flavor was the most popular? Which one had the most votes? Orange, grape, or lemonade? Which one had the most? Orange, because orange had how many? 6, and 6 is the largest number. You know how it's easy to tell too? Look at my bar graph. Which one had the most pictures? The one that went the furthest? Orange, right? Okay. Which one was the least popular, that had the fewest or smallest votes?
2.
And which flavor was that?
That was lemonade.
You got it, kiss your brain, girl. Lemonade had 2 because that's the smallest number. Very good. All right, now we're going to turn the page over. So I know that these are stapled, okay? All right, but turn it over to the back side, page 526, okay? Put your thumb up if you have it. Great, perfect. Okay, now this is going to be on your own. Okay, this is the you do part, okay? You're going, just like what we did together, you're going to do, the graph is favorite toy. You're going to write the total of tally marks that favorite toy was a bone, rope, or ball. Now, this is probably, who plays with a bone, rope, and dog? Or bone, rope, or ball?
Dog.
A dog. So they probably asked some dogs what their favorite, they probably asked them to sniff what their favorite toy was, okay? So you're going to write the digit, okay? Then you're going to use your tally chart to draw the pictures to match down here, okay? If you can draw a bone, draw a bone. If you can draw a rope, draw a rope. Draw a ball, draw a ball. Again, use your best drawing, okay? That I know some of us aren't the best artists, some of us are better than others, and that's okay, all right? So I want you to go ahead and I want you to complete numbers 3 and 4, and when you're done, thumbs up and we'll check it, okay? Thank you.